bebop, cool jazz, jazz rock, among others. A couple of quick things. Are we? Oh, well, it looks like we're all ready, so I will speed it up and get going here. I will give you my little trivia on jazz here. In the 40s, there was a revival of jazz, a new kind of style called Dixieland, and that combined the sound of New Orleans with a bluesy Chicago sound. Tonight, WyoJazz is going to play a Dixieland tune called Ain't She Sweet, written by Milton Agar in 1927. So, take it away. Tonight, filling in on vocals, Ari Camille. Kelly Leonard, trumpet, keyboards. Willie Wright, saxes and flute. Kevin Tippett on the keyboard. Ika Van Dyke, Latin percussion. Sean Francis on bass. And Ian McFarland on the drums. Through the 1950s, the big band 1799, and he was a master of writing songs that were 3 minutes long, so they could fit on the 78 RPMs records that they had in those days. Probably a few of you out there that remember a 78. I hope anyway. I can't be the only one. One of the most famous Duke Ellington songs is called Satin Doll, written in 1953. It was written as an instrumental that became a popular vocal. The excellent Johnny Mercer wrote the lyrics for it. Satin Doll by Duke Ellington. Dizzy Gillespie was one of the greatest jazz trumpeters of all time. He was born in 1917. His beret, horn-rimmed glasses, scat-singing, bent-horn, pouched cheeks, and light-hearted personality provided one of bebop's prominent symbols. Tonight, WyoJazz is going to perform A Night in Tunisia by Dizzy Gillespie. Written in 1940 to 42, it is unusual because it combines a Latin style of straight 8 notes at the beginning and then switches to jazz swing back and forth throughout. Pika, would you provide us a little Latin percussion so we know what we're listening for? famous players included the trumpet player Miles Davies, Dave Brubeck, Stan Getz, John Coltrane, and Chet Baker. WyoJazz is now going to perform Stella by Starlight by Victor Young, written in 1944. in high school. Not this high school. Not this high school, but another Commander high school many, many years ago. So, but I was one of the non-singing parts, so I didn't learn music. Anyway, it's become a classic, and Ari will be filling in on those times.
What a day
reaction just to this funky sound was called light, smooth, contemporary jazz. And that was kind of an umbrella term for a lot of different kinds of music, mostly in the 20th century. It includes modern jazz, smooth jazz. The music is very influenced by pop music and classical jazz music, but it also draws on hip-hop, rock music, and world music. Some of the musicians in this genre are the WyoJazz, WyoJazz, Chuck Mangione, Chick Corea, and George Benson. WyoJazz is now going to perform a contemporary jazz song by Keith Phillips, who is a New York Broadway pianist along with his wife. He actually moved to Jackson, Wyoming in the late 1990s and unfortunately died of cancer in 2016. The Jackson Hole Gazette said that although he played for years on Broadway with New York shows like